Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Everyman crossword puzzle, and this is being published out on the 15th of Sunday, the 15th of September 2024. So these are published weekly, and they don't give you the check buttons down here. I think there used to be a prize attached to them, so we don't know whether it's right or wrong, and I always publish them the week after, so you'll be seeing this on the 22nd of September at the earliest. There's not a lot more I can say really. Last week was a good writing at the top, and then it was very slow, so not sure. They've been quite nice the last few weeks. Let's have a go. Snakes which may repel the rain, hands tells us. Snakes which may repel the rain, hands. That feels like it might be sound like tells us. Hands, don't know who hands is though. Eldest archdeacon concealing primates. You'd think, primness, sorry. Primness, not primates, primness. Starch. Now, I knew there was a hidden word in there that's struggling to see. Old fellow amid leonine noise, an activity showing boisterous amusement. I would think that's an of in there. Not good. Working ingenious. Assert rights collectively. That sounds like unionisation of some sort. Not good is ng. Working is on. Ingenious. ng. Not good could be bad, I suppose. Bad on. Ingenious. Assert rights. No idea. Announced. Okay, announced. That's a sound like. 007's means foreseeing tiny oriental craft. Tiny oriental craft. 007 is James Bond. Spy. Spying. Spying. I wonder if that's spying or something. Announced. But then what's my... I think... I don't know what this tiny oriental craft is. I think it's probably some sound alike for that word there, so I don't know what it's going to be. They're doubly of interest to the Sawmill's bookkeeper. They're doubly of interest. The Sawmill's bookkeeper. Logs. Double logs. Logger. Must be something to do with logs, mustn't it? Let's put log there. I don't know. Italian food. Victor tell Inigo to take a portion. Italian food. Victor tell. I mean, that surely is a tortellini. Yeah, tortellini. So far I've got two hidden words. Safari speed. Safari is a browser. Browser rate. Don't know. Browser. Safari. Counterpart of doe or hen. Doe, a deer. A female deer. Hen is... my brain's suddenly just not remembering. What's a male hen, so to speak? Cock. Counterpart of doe. Can't see how that's... Cock. Doe. Or hen. Like water on lake, £1. As pound. Like water. So on lake would suggest it's an L first. I don't know about that. Duck ablaze. This bird's brightly coloured. Duck ablaze. That's not an anagram. This bird's brightly coloured. Is that a peacock? Peahen. Blaze is a light. Duck is an O, maybe. O. In which Squiffiel type men fear retribution. Finally. Runs over, I'm just reading on to the next clue. Runs over, sits back for alpine dish. Strudel. Does that fit? Strudel? No, it doesn't. Oh, what's that cheese thing? We dip cheese straws. Fondue. Is that right? Fondue runs over. Would that be runs over? Sits back. Can't see what the wordplay there is. If it is, less important songs lacking energy as well. When you think less important would be an A, well, it's a 1 in 5 clue, so you think it's going to be an A, E, I. Oh, well, that's a bit unimpressive, really. Two hidden words found so far. Preposterously arty evil ritual in which other worlds are seen. Arty evil ritual. I mean, that's probably a anagram, isn't it? In which other worlds are seen? So planetary. So let's take that out for a minute. There's planet, planetary, planety. I mean, it's going to be hard to unravel that without any letters in place. I might get it, I might not. Evil ritual. Actually, there is no P. Evil ritual. In which other worlds are seen, but then scenes in thingies. So that's sort of a spiritual seance-y thing. Ugh. No, not getting anywhere on that. So next one across. Misbehaving act in animated film trousering a grand £1,000, which is a grand. Animated film. I mean, £1,000 could be that G if it is log there. Let's put logs. Acting up, I suppose. Would that be acting up? Oh no, it can't be acting up. And it's got act in the clue, so it's very... But it probably is some kind of up, isn't it? Which animated film is up, isn't it, I suppose? I suppose misbehaving can be acting up, and then we've got act in animated film, something, so that'd be act. What's this going to be? Act. It can't be acting up, can it? Sap about to stray. Anagram stray? Don't think so. Snares component. Just trap and part, isn't it? Finally, I get one. This is in fancy cars, so that's a roller. I assume rolls. Duke carries in fancy car. Duke carries silver. What am I doing? AG LLS rolled. Oh, hang on. Rod Gulls. That doesn't really play things. Dolls. Rag dolls. Oh, good. Right. So whatever that was is not there now. Signing ornamental craft. Bond something maybe. Bondi. Oh, okay. That kind of oriental craft should make it really... Okay, Bondi, fair enough. Oh, here we are. HD... What? Primarily hideously detailed Titanic versiment. What? HDTVS. That isn't primarily at all. Yes, it is. It's HDTV. HD TVs. Bonsai. Okay. Bonsai. Okay. HDTVs. Wow, that was a bit of an interesting one. Leaving chief execs exhausted when knives are out. You'd think that's an ing word. Chief execs, the board. Board doesn't quite fit. Exhausted is bored. I mean, bored. Knives are out. Chief execs. CEs. Knives are out. Whoa, who knows? Who knows where knives are out? I mean, kitchens. Meandering topless provoking reactions. So is that an anagram of meandering without? No. Without M? No, it isn't. Topless, provoking reactions, not an anagram there. Reactions, not an anagram there. But it could be. Meandering, twisted, tight. It's probably therefore a word that means meandering without a first letter. National Trust supported by Everyman, donated, tipped, droned on. I mean, National Trust should go in there probably. Everyman, me, MENT. In, what's that in? Donated, tipped, droned on, in, terminable. Moving over. Mentors give Bill protection from sun. Bill is nad. Protection from sun. Sun cream. I mean, sun cream works, but why would that be? Well, it can't be sun cream because it's got sun in the clue, isn't it? Protection from that is sunblock. Bill, ad. Umbrella, parasol. Unusual, powerful chess piece, itself taking its own knight. Nasty and small, the wherewithal. Nasty and small, so I don't know what wherewithal means really. Wherewithal. Small, I'm sure there's an S somewhere in that. Nasty, maybe it's that. The where. Don't know. Against, what's this against? Alternately, against independence. There's no in there, OR somewhere. Alternately, or. So we need a word that means, well, against is telling us to take off a letter, independence. Okay, another one that I've got not very far into really. Going to take 1 second, look through these clues, and then I think I might be just bailing on this one to be honest, because it isn't really. Snakes which may repel the rain, Hans tells us. Don't know who Hans is. Hans Blick, the weapons and mass destruction guy, or Hans Christian Andersen. Snakes. I can't think of any snakes off the top of my head. May repel the rain. Old fellow. Someone of somewhere, maybe. And Leonine laughter, I see noise and activity showing boisterous amusement. I mean, I think that's probably of laughter, isn't it? Laughter, round of laughter. What? Don't know. Amid, old fellow amid, old fellow OF. Noise and activity showing boisterous amusement. So that suggests leonine activity could be slaughter. Howls. Howls of laughter. Howls. Howls. Howl is a noise. Leonine noise. Howl. It's more like wolf-like, isn't it? Roars of laughter. Roars of laughter. Roars slaughter, I think that is. Not good. Working ingeniously. Assert rights collectively. I mean, it just feels like a collection of words. It doesn't actually feel like it's an engaging clue that I want to feel I can laugh at. They're doubly of interest to the Sawmills bookkeeper. Actually, yeah, there must be logs, mustn't they? I suppose, yeah, logs. So that, yeah, the bookkeeper keeps logs, and logs are part of the business, so they're of interest. Have another look at this anagram. Let's see if that's helped at all to have that. I mean, if I get that anagram, then maybe it gives me some letters to work off of. Evil Artie. Ooh, lately. There's a V to go there somewhere. Shuffle there. A Y must surely be there, mustn't it? Got another ly. So let's stick an ly in there just to finish off, or maybe it's an ltey. Go ly, tely, just because I really need some help. Arty, evil, ritual. That's looking less. Other worlds are seen. In which other worlds are seen? But why seen in apostrophe? Sometimes they aren't relevant, but I think here they must be because it's just. Can't be heavenly. Well, oh well. Let's take those letters out then, as that hasn't helped me. Let's go to here. Safari speed. Don't know. Counterpart of doe or hen, stag. Okay, that kind of counterpart. Oh, fair enough. Good clue, really. National Trust, supported by Everyman. Oh, maybe that's an int, int. Donated, tipped, droned on in. Donated is gave. Paid in, int. Hello, sorry, speed. Hello, stag. Like water on lake. A pound. £1. Just wondering if pound is the answer in some way, and there's some wordplay there. Like water on lake. Can't really see it if it is. Duck ablaze. This bird's brightly coloured. Nah. In which Squiffield type men fear retribution. Runs over, sits back for alpine dish. So I've started reading down the clues now without looking. Less important songs, lacking energy as well. Less important. B lists, was I? B. Less important. B sides there, I suppose. Sides. B sides. Lacking. Oh, as well. B sides with an. So put an E in there. You have the word besides. So yeah. Oh, that's the S of small then, isn't it? Nasty and small. The wherewithal. I think that's means, isn't it? Okay. Mean is nasty, and I think the wherewithal is that. What's this? Droned on feels like what I'm doing with this crossword, to be honest. Yeah. Have a look at this one here. Duck ablaze. This bird's brightly coloured. I still think that should be an O for duck, just because I haven't really got a good reason other than feels like that's what they want to do. Meandering, topless, provoking reactions. Topless is 7 letters, provoking. Leaving chief execs. Okay, I've got a few more letters there. Let's have a look at the. Where knives are out. Bree. I can't think of the knife thrower in the circus, which isn't really right. I mean, I assume where knives are out is relating to something like a kitchen. The surface of the clue is talking about chief executives, so knives are out, backstabbing going on there. Makes you think actually it's not knives are drawn in that way, it's an actual. But going there, B art Bray, Dre. What's this? With components reversed, run away to find branch. Run away to find branch. Can't get that anagram. It's P. Safari speed. No, I've got some clues on. Let's look at sap about. About to try pass. Pass? stray. Oh, that surely has to be an ing, doesn't it? If we've got misbehaving. Act is normally a deed, but that isn't how animated film is. Is it up? Trousering thousands of the G's there. Act is act and then in G. So it's just what's this act? Act. Playing up. There we are. Snakes, asps, hands tells us which may repel the rain. Aspels. Let's see if I can get this anagram here. Arty, evil, writ, ul. Arrival. Does arrival fit there? I mean, arrival fits, but arrival lounge or something. Other worlds. Seems a bit unlikely. Arty, ritual, evil. Doesn't really feel like that's right. Arrival. Unless I really am bad, and it is quite possible I am that bad at doing a anagram. L-E-T Y. I'm sure that Y goes at the end though. I really am. So let's take that out. What was this? Not good. Okay. I think that's union or something there, but is there a U in the art evil ritual? There is a U there, so let's try that. Because I think there's something to say uniting. Not good. Working is on. Assert rights collectively unionise. Did I say that originally? Unionise? And if it is, why would it be unionise? Let's do that so far. Actually I have no idea that's ASP, do I? I'm just guessing. So that may not be an A to start here. What am I doing? RT ritual evil. I don't know if it's evil or live, does it? Evil. Partial. Virtual. Virtual reality. There we are. Okay. Good. Virtual reality. Hurrah! Vipers. Oh, okay. So Hans the German wouldn't say wipers, he'd say vipers. Sap is resin. To stray is to sin. Okay. Why is this union? Not good. Working is on. Ingenious. Oh, okay, so it's just an anagram of ingenious. Without the G in the end, which leaves... I'm going to have to just do it, aren't I? I'd forgotten that Everyman does this. Ingenious. Now I can't spell it. Not good, so okay, it's ingenious, I think, which is unionise. There you go. Okay, well, it's looking a bit healthier, I suppose. Safari speed, expedition, I suppose. If you expedite something, you move it quickly. Run away to find branch with components. Gosh, what's this? With components, run away. With components reversed, run away. So it says take out an R. To find branch. Offshoot. Okay, I don't know why that is offshoot, but I think that's a branch is an offshoot, definitely. Components reversed, what would that be? Components reversed, run away, define branch. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, and I dare say I don't care really. I just feel a bit worn down by this. Bill's giving men protect. Okay, so mentors giving Bill. Bill protection of his son is AD. Bill will be an AD quite often. Advert or an AC. So look at this one. Like water on lake, £1. So on lake could be L. Lassie. Can't be lassie, can it? Pound is an L as well. £1. This must be a the, in which squiffy or tight men fear retribution finally. Right, I need to just take a momentary break, so I'm going to pause the video and then I'll be right back with you. Right, I'm back. So I've just been downstairs and I've made a cup of tea, and while I was waiting I had about 2 or 3 biscuits, and then I went outside and swung the golf club. And so I've totally forgotten what the crossword is like, but as I was logging back in, I was kind of looking at this and just my brain went draining boards. So I think that's probably the answer. Let's have a look. 9 across, leaving chief execs. Exhausted, yeah, draining. Boards. I think I might have tried boards early on. Not sure. Oh, that's an interesting one. That's brightly coloured. Yeah. Well, actually, looking now, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8 clues left. Sure, that must be the, isn't it? In which squiffy or tight men fear retribution finally. The final reckoning or something? Can't be finally, can it? The something after, isn't it? The hereafter. That must be a TED word. What's this? Intonated, donated. Yes. So tip. Take off the tip. Intonated. Okay. I can go with that. There we go. What a difference taking breaks made. What's this? Is this something like a palomino or something? Duck, ablaze. This bird, flamingo. Why is that? Oh, flaming. Flaming. Oh, flaming. O. Flaming O. Okay. Meandering, topless, provoking reactions. Oh, trolling, I suppose. Trolling and strolling. Okay. Go with that. Good. The what's that called? In which squiffy or tight men. Is that an anagram of tight men? There is an H. The and tight men fear. And then N. I think that's probably an anagram of. Let's go. Tight men fear. And then retribution. No, there's too many. I need a couple more. Tight men fear. Retribution finally is an N. And all, I suppose. The. What is it? The. Morning after. Okay. The morning after. Oh, I need to scroll that down a bit. Where am I? Ah, well, so there you are. There's the different. There's the value of taking a break. Suddenly I've got, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 clues banged in. 5 clues trolling as well. What's this? This was anti, alternate, against, independence. I don't quite know why that would be anti, if it is anti. Against, alternately, okay, alternately against is A-N-T, that's O-A-N-T? Against, A-N-T-I. There we are, alternates of that, anti, there we are, clever, but difficult. Runs over, what's this? Alpine dish, runs over, sits back, is it literally pastis? Pastis, is that an Alpine dish? Pasty, I think that's a drink, isn't it? Runs over, rostis, runs over, sits back. I think that's a think, okay, well this has suddenly become a whole new crossword for me, it feels like. Unusually powerful chess piece. Unusual. Powerful chess piece itself taking its own knight. So that's put an N, I think, into what we've got. King, queen. Unusual's queer, isn't it? So is it queer without? I mean, chess queen. The queen is the most powerful chess piece. Taking knight, taking its own knight. I think that's queer. So take. I think that's changed. Oh, change the N of queen to an R, which is Regina in queen. This would look like liquid, wouldn't it? Okay, like a quid. Okay. Okay, quid. Quid, yeah. Lake. L-I. Oh, okay. L1 quid. So lake 1 quid. Alright, so this must be mentors, advisors, I suppose. I'm guessing that's advisors. Advisors do help you get protection from the sun. So there we go. Suddenly, how long was that? Let me just. Wow, 5 minutes. Came back and did the last 7 or 8 clues in 5 minutes. So that was a bit of a not a shocker, but a bit of a surprise. Right, I'm going to go through the clues now. I'm in a happy mood, and I haven't even touched my cup of tea yet because it's too hot. So, snakes are vipers, and Hans is the German who would tell us that the wipers of his car would repel the rain. So, because he's telling us and he's German, he says vipers, the vipers on the car. Eldest archdeacon has got the hidden word, concealing his tongue as a hidden word for primness, which is starch. Old fellow, I think that's the OF there, amid leonine noise, so leonine noise, lions roar, and they also activities slaughter, so boisterous amusement is roars of laughter. So take out the G from ingenious and then anagram it, working, telling you to anagram it. And if you assert your rights collectively, you unionize. Announced 007's means foreseeing to a tiny oriental craft. So bonsai is, I believe, the craft or the art of growing small plants. And announce is telling us we've got a sound like of 007, so that's Bond, James Bond, and his means of seeing would be his eye, so Bond's eye, bonsai. They're doubly of interest to the sawmills, bookkeeper, so bookkeepers have logs of money, and obviously sawmills have logs, which is why they're doubly of interest. Another hidden word here, so Italian food is tortellini, and Victor, so beginning in Victor we've got tor, tel, ini. Take a portion telling us to take the hidden word, look for the hidden word. Safari speed, so I was just looking at that to wonder if I've actually spelled expedition right. I think that's actually another expedition. I think that's another I there. Either way, Safari is an expedition, and if you expedite something, you send it with great speed. So expedition. Counterpart of a doe. So a doe is a deer, and a doe is a deer, female deer. A stag is a male deer, and a hen party is when women go on their pre-wedding party and men go on their stag do's. So that's the counterpart of the hen. Like water is liquid, and then we've got lake is L, and then 1 quid is that 1 quid there, the £1. Duck ablaze, so we've got flaming O for duck. In cricket is an O, a naught, no scored, and this bird is brightly coloured, while a flamingo is brightly coloured. So I'm just going to scroll down, see, there we go, just check I'm still on screen, which I am. In which squiffy or tight men fear retribution finally. So okay, so in which squiffy, so it's kind of an all-in-one clue that, you know, if you get squiffy, if you get drunk, then you dread the morning after, and if you take or tight men fear and then the final letter of retribution, the N, that's an anagram of the morning after, and Squiffy is telling us to anagram it as well. Okay, I think this is right. runs over RO, they're standard abbreviations in cricket. Sits back is literally sits backwards, and that gives you an alpine dish, which I guess is rostis. I don't know how it's said, rostis. Less important songs. So on records back in the day, you had A sides and B sides, and the B sides were the less important songs, and as well is besides. So if you take the E out, besides, you get B sides. There we go. This one down. Okay, so we've got an anagram of indicated by preposterously. We've got anagram of arty, evil, ritual, and then in which other worlds are seen is virtual reality. Misbehaving is playing up. An act is a play. Act play. I suppose it could be. I mean, plays have acts, but anyway. We've got the animated film of Up, and we've got act in, so play in. We've got the animated film of Up, and then we're trousering £1,000, which is a grand, so it's a G. What have we got? Sap is resin in a tree. About is re. So if you're sending an email, I'm writing to you about this matter, re this matter. To stray is to sin. A snare is a trap, and component is a part going upwards. A fancy car is a Rolls, R-O-L-L-S, Rolls Royce. And we've got a Duke, and that's carrying, so it's carrying, so above it we've got AG, which is silver, and the playthings are ragdolls. Interesting primarily clue here, because I looked at this and I just couldn't see it, especially as I had the wrong letter in there somewhere. But we've got HDTVs, which are hideously detailed Titanic versimilus screens. With components reversed, run away to find branch. Now I don't think I actually figured out what this is about. With components reversed, run away. I mean, run away is to shoot off. Shoot off. There you go. So just instead of being shoot off, offshoot. Put the two words together. And the other, reverse the words from shoot off to offshoot. Okay, I can pass it. Leaving chief execs exhausted. So chief executives are part of the board, and if you're exhausted, you're drained. So where knives are out is on the draining boards. Meandering, topless, provoking reaction. So meandering is strolling. Take off the S, gives you trolling, and that's what people do online to get reactions, isn't it? National Trust, NT, supported by Everyman, so supported by Everyman, but actually it supports Everyman. Everyman's being supported by it, so Everyman's supported by the National Trust, but anyway, NT, donated, tipped, so take off the D, the first D from donated, so tipped is telling you to take that off, and then droned on is intonated. I think that's how that clue breaks down. Mentals are advisors, a bill is NAD, and protection from the sun is given to you by visors. Unusual is queer. I think the powerful chess piece is the queen. Now itself taking its own knight, so it's saying, clever wording here, take the N of queen, which is in chess notation, knight is indicated by an N because the king is the K. So take the N, replace it with an R, which is the R of queen. So Regina is Latin for queen. So replace the N of queen with an R to get to queer. Nasty is mean, and small is S, and the wherewithal is the means. And finally, against is anti, and then take the alternate letters of against, independence, we get A-N-T-I in the second, fourth, sixth, and first letter there. Anti. So there we go, all done. I'm very pleased to get that done because I did not feel at all happy about it in the first go. I'm sure that came across in the video. So thank you for watching if you made it this far into the video. I don't know for certain it's all right. I think it is correct. It all makes sense. So thank you for watching, and I hope you had a go at it.